All right, shalom, shalom, first and foremost. Call I'm Yahweh Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Harakakwadash. I want to give double honor to the apostles, the elders, the millstone who grew on teach well, and hearty shalom to the elect. I was watching this video yesterday, and the Lord allowed me to see some things and make a lesson on it, so I'm jumping on that right now. All right, and the video I was watching yesterday, it showed a lot of people in regards to how they're going to defend themselves and what they're going to do to feed themselves. Okay. All right. And I'm going to start off with the scripture. And this is talking about the end times. Okay. All right. Because we are in the end times. All right. So this is Matthew chapter 24 and verse 12. It says, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. So let's look up a few words in here. All right. Look up the word iniquity. And iniquity is the condition of without law, all right, because of ignorant of it, all right, because of violating it, all right. And our people fall into both of those categories, violating it because they know better and choose not to do better, and being ignorant of it because they don't know it, all right. But the opportunity for them to know it is out now, all right. Some of the things that I'm going to show you is where our people are the face of iniquity, all right. And the people that are not the Lord's people are going to retaliate on our people, and they're showing it. I'm going to show you in the video, okay? All right, contempt and violation of the law, iniquity, wickedness, all right? And that's what some of the things in the video I'm going to show you, wickedness, okay? So wickedness in regard to not having any respect for the law of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai, or respect for the people in the world in lesser sense, okay? They're going to be so concerned with feeding their kids and their family and taking care of their immediate needs. People are going to go crazy. All right, let's see what this word wax cold means. Look, it says psycho. Literally says psycho. All right. To be made or grow cold or cold, metaphor of waning love. All right. So let's look at this. All right. Let's see. Metaphorically of waning love. Let's see. All right, it says the love. This refers to love fading away, not romantic, but selfless, godly love for others. All right, lawlessness is increased. Okay, most people's love will grow cold. All right, let's see. All right, so because of the iniquity and people stealing, killing, robbing to survive, the harshness of what it is that people are seeing is going to cause them to grow cold. It's going to cause them to be cold-hearted. Lacking affection or warmth, unfeeling. That's what it means. How people are going to be. They can be cold-hearted. All right. Let's see. waning feeling means anything that wanes, like the moon, influences, or a feeling has started to go away. All right. And because of harshness of the world and the things that are happening in the world, people's love are going to be waning, going to be going away. Okay. So let's look at some of this video. All right. And I don't get monetized or paid for none of this stuff. And this guy at Epic Economist, he makes good videos. All right. So subscribe to, see what's going on in the world economically. But pay attention to some things.
Better than attacking the employees who confronted them. Let me show you. Take a look at this video of one of the incidents. It shows two shoplifting suspects assaulting employees when they were confronted about the alleged theft. Jericho Tran joining us tonight with what we know.
Look at that. You see two employees were assaulted by two individuals that were shoplifting. Times is hard out here.
Well, police say that brawl started right here after an employee says that they saw those two women concealing some high-priced items like ribeye, lobster meat, and truffle butter. And when that employee...
And with the types of food that they took, that's Jake. Lobster, some rib, and some truffle butter, that's Jake. That's Jake. All right.
Walked up to those women to try and confront them. That is when the baskets and fists started flying. A melee at the Market Basket in West Bridgewater on Sunday, all caught on camera by Jeff Cuddy, who filmed the ordeal.
Look at them black women. They are the true definition of the term black.
Behind the safety of the carts. I took out my video cam and then I just started videotaping. I couldn't believe it. West Bridgewater police say a Market Basket employee saw two women attempting to walk out with high-priced items. But when the employee attempted to approach the women, that's when the fists and baskets started flying. Hi, you guys. I'm out of the store.
All right, look, there you go. The animosity between people because they're trying to steal to feed themselves, and another group of people trying to stop some people from stealing so they can keep their job. But listen to this black woman. She got a designer purse now.
So they wanted $7 for this. Mind you, I don't have food stamps anymore. They cut me off, so I only had $22 left in food stamps. So this is what I stole. Okay, they wanted $9 for this. I said, I don't got $9. Then they wanted $2 for this. They wanted, sorry, it's all fucked up because it's been in my purse. $7 for this. I'm making some stuffed salmon today. These are needed. I'm not paying $7 for that. Okay, let me show you the most important thing to me. Short ribs. Take off the label so that you don't beep. Get your fucking meat. How many do you think that I got? How many short ribs is that? I want grocery.
Look at that. Jake. Look at the black man.
Damn it, today. Look what I got. I got a pork roast.
This nigga stole and he's eating abominable food. Look at the iniquity that our people are in. Okay. All right. It's within the within the law, statutes, and commandments not to steal. All right. Thou shalt not steal. All right. This is Deuteronomy 5th chapter. And verse 19, it says, thou shalt not steal. Let's look at the word steal and see what it says. All right, ganah is the word. To steal, carry away. To steal away. All right, be brought by stealth. Steal away. That's what it is that our people are doing. When they go to the store, they steal, take away by theft, secretly. Look at that, theft. Okay, all right. That's what our people are doing. That's a form of wickedness, like I had read in Matthew 24. All right, the love of, because iniquity shall abound, the love of finish so that's crazy. All right. You got the women in there still. You got the nigga man in there talking about he went grocery store. All right. Let's see. There was another scripture. Oh, because you got the pork. All right. Let's go to, I think Leviticus 16. No, Deuteronomy 16. Deuteronomy 16. 14. No, it says 14. This Deuteronomy 14. It says, "Thou shalt not eat any abominable thing." All right, now let's go here. Deuteronomy 14 and 8. It says, "And a swine, because it divided the hook, yet cheweth not the cud, it is unclean unto you. You shall not eat the flesh thereof, nor touch the dead carcass." All right. See, so the swine, as this Jake man said he went and stole a pork leg, right? Jake is out here wilding, man. All right. But this is part of the iniquity that's going to lead to the love of many waxing cold, which is why you're going to see U.S. troops on the streets everywhere. Okay. You're going to see violence and crime. You're going to see more violence and crime, because that's all it's going to lead to at the end of the day. All right. You're going to see women clinging on to more than one man, because the time it's going to get harder and harder as the days go on. All right. And you know Isaiah 4:1. All right. But that's not what this is about. All right. Let's keep listening.
I want girls to steal it. Take that, Walmart.
See, when people get on social media and brag about what they do, and brag about what they're gonna do, all that they're doing is, telling on themselves, self-snitching. Okay, so let's listen to this. Let's listen to this Edomite. All right.
I am absolutely obsessed with what's inside this box. It is literally my favorite thing to eat now, and I've lost so.
All right.
So you're gonna steal my basket full of groceries after I leave the store? Yeah, I don't think so, there, Ian. I've seen a lot of videos talking about how people's EBT is getting cut off, and so they're gonna be stealing groceries straight out of the store. But I've also seen a lot of videos talking about how people are gonna grab baskets whenever they come out of the store. That way they're not stealing from the store, they're stealing from an individual. Well, you grab my shopping.
Well, that's what people said they're gonna get online and do. That's what they said they were gonna do. So he ain't lying in that sense. People said they were gonna get online and do that. They got online and said they were gonna do that. Let me correct myself.
My groceries that I bought and paid for with my fucking money. You're gonna hear two sounds. There's gonna be three sounds. Maybe. There's certainly gonna be two sounds. The first sound you're gonna hear is me saying, "Now, Ian, that's a bad idea there. Better walk the fuck on." If you don't walk the fuck on, that will be the next sound you fucking hear. And the third sound, son, I'll hear it. You won't. No, sir. I'll fucking hear it. And you fucking won't. Now, people are gonna come back on this video and say, "Oh, you did somebody over a basket full of groceries?" Yeah, I would. You're damn right. Because the person that's deciding to steal from me, they've already decided that that's what their life is worth. Well, they made that decision. They made that choice. You don't fucking steal from me. Fuck around and find out. I'm literally sitting here trying not to have a.
Esau, he ready to go. Esau is ready to go. He ready to let that sword go on these Jakes. All right. Now listen to this. This is I don't feel sorry for none of these people, because they doing everything. When I say these people, I mean the Lord's people. Jake, they doing everything but turning back to the Lord. All right. Turning back to Yahweh from outside. They doing everything but that. So somebody stole this lady's groceries. All right. But again, if people out there, they gotta feed themselves, they gotta feed their family. So if you're not on your P's and Q's, all right, somebody will catch you slipping. All right, pay attention.
Meltdown. But to the person who came on my porch days ago and stole my groceries. Thank you so much for taking from my kids. I literally spent my last $200, and during this time that we are in right now, that was literally my last. You came on my porch and you stole everything off my porch. So thank you. Because now my kids don't have.
Yep.
So you literally just took out of 4 little children's mouths.
Yep.
And let me show you who you took from. I am so done. This message is to all of you.
All right, they done stole the kid, the lady's food off her porch. All right, don't think that none of this nonsense ain't gonna touch you if you don't turn back to the Lord. All right, you know, just another few more clips.
Idiots that are going around saying that you are going to run up on people in parking lots as they're coming out of stores, as they're loading their cars, to steal their groceries because you feel like you are owed something.
You see, and the only people that saying that online is black people. And I call you black because you fit the definition of the term black. So guess what they're going to combat against? You black people. Because you are the only people on the internet saying that you're going to come steal people's groceries, steal from the stores. So if you look at it, it's Jacob versus Esau, right?
Let me kind of just break it down to you like this. If you care about your kids and your family, I wouldn't be as drastic and as selfish as you're saying you're going to be, because your kids are going to probably end up in foster care. We don't live in a society where you could just...
because they're going to lay your ass down or you're going to go to jail. And if you go to jail, your kid's going to foster care. Or if they lay your ass down, they wipe your nose, whatever motherfuckers be saying nowadays, your ass going to the graveyard.
That and get away with it. The majority of people carry. And if you think that you're going to run up on somebody and steal their groceries and potentially target elderly people, even people who are not the ones being robbed are not going to tolerate that. So y'all are going to fuck around and you're going to find out. Don't be as big an idiot as you sound like. Hey, what's up, America? No Snitch November. You're going to...
else black people too.
Share this because apparently there's a trend starting called No Snitch November. You guys want to know what No Snitch November is? Why, No Snitch November is where in a store when people are stealing shit because they don't have food stamps, you're not gonna snitch on them whatsoever. Yep, just let them steal. That's the trend starting. No Snitch November. So obviously I don't condone stealing in any way, shape, or form whatsoever for any reason. But
again, because for one, he appears to be a Edomite, but the law within the boards ordering how we're supposed to live in the world, the Lord said, "Do not steal." I just read it in Deuteronomy. It was 5:14.
So I think this food stamp bullshit is totally an avoidable situation. I'm not gonna say or look any direction, obviously, but if you come and try to take shit out of my cart, I'm gonna fuck you up like you can't even imagine. So it's Walmart security's job, or whoever it is, to stop that shit. I'm not deputized, but I am deputized to the point where if you come and approach and try to take my food, you're gonna have a really big problem. And it's going to end up terrifyingly bad for you or anybody you're working with. So like I said, I don't work.
See, we saw already a lady Jake down. And this food, this famine that's occurring, all right, is going to give Esau the reason to lay you motherfucking niggers down. Because I act like niggas, man. You black people.
Walmart or any other big company that would sell food like that. Nor am I a security guard or a police officer. So public safety isn't my problem unless you're hurting somebody else, which then it becomes my problem. Or if you try to steal my personal effects of food or attack my family, that's also got to be my problem. And since I carry everywhere I go, it would become your problem also, which is unfortunate. So, no snitch November. Just want to warn everybody out there that they're starting that shit. This is the flesh.
Yeah. So look, that's where we get in America as of right now. Okay, where people are willy-nilly on the internet telling you that they're going to steal from you, and then on the other side of things, you got the Edomites, the so-called white people, telling you that you come steal from them, they're going to defend themselves to the fullest extent with the blessing that the Lord gave them, which is the sword. Okay, but not to make this too much longer. All right, this is 2 Ezra 14. 15 and 14, it says, "Go to the world and them that dwell therein. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and in invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the courts of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city, and shall not be able to, for because their pride the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid." Look at the things that's happening. You see the first stages of the economic collapse when the people are being, no jobs, fired from their jobs, can't get a job, millions of people losing jobs, and then you see the food insecurity that's coming about where people don't have the job to make money to feed their family and don't get the federal benefits anymore. Then they're going to go out and steal. And it's still going to cause crime, another form of crime, which could be, murder or killing. All right. It says here, "A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but he shall destroy their house with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation." All right, I'm gonna read that in this Revised English Bible. Okay, I'm gonna read the second Ezra in this Revised English Bible. All right. It says here, "Woe to the world and its inhabitants." 2 Ezra 15 and 14. Verse 15 says, "The sword will destroy them that is not far distant, with blade unsheathed. Nation will rise against nation. Stable government will be at an end." And that's what you're seeing with here in America, man. The government has been stable, but the war is making shifts and changes within the government, and it's affecting people first and foremost. All right. It says here, "As one faction prevails over another," the Democrats are over the Republicans as of right now, but then there's going to be more factions out there in the world that's going to be fighting against one another. Okay, you got Jake and Esau as the main two factions. Okay, it says here, "They will in their day of power care nothing for king or magnate. Anyone wishing to visit a city will find himself unable to do so, for rival ambitions will have reduced cities to chaos, demolishing houses and springing widespread fear. Sword in hand, a man will attack his neighbor's house and plunder his possessions when he is being driven by famine and grinding misery. No pity will restrain him." All right. Yeah. So it's going down. All right. You can see it right before your face, right before your eyes. All right. Right before your eyes. Let's see if there's one more I could listen to. Oh, you got these black people on here.
That's why I get 3,000. I have no income, so obviously I'm getting the full benefit amount. Does that make you mad too? Does it make you mad that the government is helping me feed my children? I'm going to fucking Walmart. I'm going to rack up down Walmart, throw this shit right in the basket. I'm going right about that bitch. Move, get the fuck out my way. I'm not paying for a damn thing. Y'all got me fucked up. I ain't got no food stand on EBT. Oh, watch this. Watch this. It's about to be some bullshit.
the basket. Wasn't clear about them. Well, got me fucked up. What about me Thanksgiving? You heard me? Hey, Christmas coming up. Y'all gonna take away the EBT? Oh, nah, y'all got the game ready to fuck
about
up.
the holidays, the holidays that's coming up, Christmas and damn Thanksgiving. All right, instead of turning back to the Lord, man. All right, they worrying about dumb shit.
Y'all got the game fucked all the way up, son. Believe it. Watch this. Y'all think I'm playing? Watch this, you heard me? Watch this. Watch what I do. Watch what I do. Watch what I do. I'm gonna go in that Walmart with a basket. And I'm gonna rank all kind of shit. I'm gonna do this shit on the basket. I'm gonna walk right about that bitch. Put this shit in the car. I'm out of there. I'm out of there. Gone. I'm out of there. And people are gonna start, I'm telling you.
All right, that's it, man. You can see the ignorance in our people. And then there's another video right here where Esau saying he's gonna stand up. All right, another woman, and then they're clearly in these two videos pointing out Jake, talking about their attributes that Jake will have. You know, Lord God could do another lesson on that because I don't want to make this too long. Our goal really is edifying. You know, the world is getting cold. All right, people are losing their minds. So next time, Shalom.